I got them together at that reunion in
Yeah.
2010 that I had held at my house in
great.
Phoenix.
That's great.
And
Wow.
Well, we used to have fairly regular reunions of Class 52B. And so I would get to see most of the guys, you know, that I flew with. And we were also very friendly with some Norwegians. And actually they would show up at these 52B reunions, the Norwegians would.
yeah.
And because they flew for SAS.
My uncle had one roommate in his pilot training class.
Now, what class was he in?
53 Fox.
53 flying, okay.
He had one classmate from Norway and one from Finland, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
And one of the gentlemen contacted me, ran across my website, and he said, I was roommates with your uncle and I have pictures. Would you like? I'd love to have those pictures.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. You know, I wanted to mention today's Memorial Day.
Yeah.
And I wanted to throw out a name, and Cecil Clyde.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you said he went into a cloud, and
Yeah. He
saw
he
him?
was in 52B at James Connolly, and he showed up at the RTU unit just about the same time. Well, he disappeared, I think, just before I got there. But the guys that he flew with, that's what they said. They flew 4 airplanes through a cloud.
3 came out.
3 came out.
Wow.
And that was up in the area of what we call the Butterfly Lake in Hazu. And we talked about it among ourselves, and we kind of suspect maybe he crashed into the lake. Because there was
we were in Conning. We were living in a residential section, but it was a motel, just one side here and one side here. And all of us, the men were in the service, and we would dread to see a green car
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
pull up, because we never knew from day to day, because they were just dying like anything.
Well, Luke was
Luke.
worse. I mean, they, at that time, they were losing 4 a week
Wow.
out of Luke.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you about that, because yesterday, you know, I'm not a proficient motorcycle rider, and this motorcycle weighs over 900 pounds.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And so, once you get it going up to speed, it's okay. It's those slow speed maneuvers where that thing could tip over on you, and your tendency is to put your leg down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I almost broke my leg on the darn thing because I put my leg down and it came over on top of me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I should think it would jam it too.
It did, boy, I'll tell you what. And so yesterday, we're riding in tight formation. I mean, I got a motorcycle 2 or 3 feet in front of me. You know, there's one over here in staggered formation. We're doing 80 miles an hour because the group I was riding with, these motorcycle groups, they say stay together. They don't want any cars breaking you up.
Yeah.
And good Lord, for the whole way from White Marsh, Maryland down to D.C. and back on that freeway, it was just crazy. And you realize that if anybody falls, you're all going to fall.
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday, from the back, you know, you were seeing it all. I mean, it was solid all the way across, but the view was from the back.
Mhm.
That's the only time I saw the motorcycles was yesterday.
I have the whole
At one
thing on
time.
video. I've got 2
Listen, how
cameras,
Well, now, how many people do you think actually showed up?
over 1.5 million.
Was it?
Oh,
Yeah,
my.
they filled up all the parking lots at the Pentagon.
Oh, okay.
And they said motorcycles that were trying to get off of the freeway into the Pentagon were backed up for miles.
Hmm.
Because this is supposed to be the last one.
Yeah.
That's what brought me out here.
Yeah.
You can go on through, brother. You're not going to photobomb. It's good.
Listen, you want to stop a minute and go eat, have some coffee and all?
We
We can sit at the table.
we just have a couple of buns and stuff like that.
And
That's
some
all right.
fruit.
Okay?
Sure.
Now, let's take a short break.
Yeah.